Hello, welcome at a new episode of the Crypto Teacher. Today I'm gonna bring you a fast market update because there is something to say. As you know, today we are the 1st of May and we started a new month, so let's start on the monthly. Here on the monthly, you can see the Bollinger Bands. I'm using this indicator, and you see the middle line of this Bollinger Band. As long as we can see, we dipped a few times below, like we have a few weeks here, like 3 weeks, and one serious breakdown, right? And you can see the next month we broke up and everything went fine again. Well, the thing is, what do we see? What did we do the last month? We actually dipped again 3 times below the middle line of the Bollinger Band, and we closed April below the middle of the Bollinger Band, which is now at 41.5k. This can mean that history can rhyme, but doesn't necessarily have to repeat itself. So we can see a bounce back to the middle line of the Bollinger Band in May. So that can mean a price higher than a closing price of $41,500 for Bitcoin in May. I'm not saying that that will happen, but it's a possibility if we look at the history. So that is something to keep in mind this month in May. As you know, we are in a bear flag. After reaching 69,000, we went to $33,000, and so we started to form this yellow bear flag. As you see here, is the measured target is $23,300. So if we break this on a weekly basis, then we would expect prices to go as low as 23,000. Good, we are still not there. It's a bearish pattern, but as long as it doesn't break down, the trend just continues, and that's upwards in this bear flag. So let's have a look at the daily. What can we see at the daily? We broke down out of this bear flag, at least at the first support. This is the support at the bodies. But I drawed another support. As you can see, we have 2 wicks here exactly at the same line. So I extend that line till now. And as you can see, we are getting nearer and nearer and nearer to that support. And that is recently at 36.9 thousand. So $1,000 lower than the recent prices. What more do I want to say? Here on the daily, you can also see that we are actually forming this descending channel with this red resistance and this blue support. And within that, so that is a bullish pattern, which mostly breaks up to the upside. But in this descending channel, you can also see a rising wedge, right? With this red line as resistance. So that is actually the biggest pattern that I'm looking at right now, because as you can see, it perfectly comes together at that second support of the bear flag. So I I'm really expecting prices to reach this line, to be honest with you. Let's see if that will be necessary the next days. Let's have a look on the 4-hourly. There I drew some extra lines. Here also some kind of a descending channel, falling wedge. Yeah, so I'm really looking here at the place where all those lines, all those supports come together. Well, something has to happen. As you can see, something can already be happening soon, because we can have a buy signal later in the day or one of the next days. So it's gonna be exciting times the next hours to see if we break this support. Let's have a look on the 1 hourly. For the moment, we got rejected, but have a look at this MACD. Well, yeah, at this market cipher indicator, which is based on the MACD. And yeah, there it seems like we still can have a long way to go upwards, but it also seems like it can be dangerous to have a sell moment and to have another breakdown to finally test these supports. Yeah, that can be happening, as you see, the 1st of May. So this is today. This is today. Tomorrow, latest tomorrow, we should reach these lines if we continue to be in this pattern. Of course, if we break out of this pattern, the target would be around $40,000. But of course, as you can see, we still have a few other resistances, so that will not be so easy to break around 38.8. So this is what I'm looking at right now, especially on the 4 hourly at this falling wedge. Let's see how that ends. But the crossing point would be around the 10th of May. So that's another 9 days. Let's see what the next week, what happens. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Cheers.